Hey guys, I'm Mandy and I have a fun experiment for you guys to do with your kids while you're at home in quarantine. So one of my favorite topics to coach on is the power of your words and the power of your self-talk. The energy you bring to a conversation can make all the difference on the person you're speaking to, especially when you're speaking to yourself about yourself. So I have a fun little experiment for you guys to do with your kids about the power of your words and the energy you bring to a conversation. To get started, you're just gonna need some potting soil, a couple of maybe cups or jars or planters, and then some seeds. I have some basil seeds. You can use some apple seeds. You can use some pinto beans. You can use whatever you have available. All you're gonna do is take some potting soil and place it into each of your cups. You don't need very much. They don't have to be full all the way to the top. So we're just gonna dump some in there, right? Doesn't take much. I try to make it about even because these are gonna be your test subjects. So I want you to keep it as even as possible. So we're gonna pack that soil in, and then I'm gonna take a couple seeds. So in my hand, I have a plethora of seeds, and I'm gonna create a little hole in this soil right here in the blue cup. We're gonna dump, I've got 5 seeds into that little bitty hole, and then I'm gonna cover them up with the dirt in there. I'm gonna do the same thing in this yellow glass. I'm gonna take 5 seeds, dump them in the yellow glass, cover them up with soil, pack it down nice and tight. Good. So what I'm gonna do with these 2 jars is I'm gonna place them in the exact same window. Before I place them in the window, I need to label one nice and one negative. So I'm gonna have my nice words go to the blue one and my negative words go to the yellow orangey looking glass. You can make cute little signs. You can write on cups or glasses or planters if you have them. I did this with some kids at a yoga camp and I had them decorate little potters. That's a really great thing to do if you've got some clay potters around, and have them label them nice and negative. So when you place them in the sunlight, we're gonna pour the exact same amount of water on them. So if you get like a little 1/4 cup of measuring cup and just pour a little bit on each so that you know that you're getting basically the same amount of water. Stick them in the windowsill. And then every day, morning, noon, and night, I want you or your children to go up and talk to the planters, right? So we're speaking life into the plants that we planted. To the nice plant, you might say things like, "You're so pretty, you're gonna grow so tall, I can't wait to see you bloom, you're gonna be beautiful." To the negative planter, you're gonna say things like, "You're really ugly, I hope you don't grow, you're never gonna amount to anything." Just negative words, right? So let your kids choose what they say. It's amazing to me as I asked my kids at yoga camp what they said. They just say the darndest things. So let them interpret what nice words mean and what negative words mean. Do this every day for 10 to 14 days, really even if you can 30 days, and then begin to watch what happens. It's amazing to see the power of your words on other living organisms. Typically what's happened, I've done this experiment 3 times now, the planter that you talk nice to will sprout and you'll begin to see a little bitty green plant coming up from it. And the ones that aren't so nice, you don't see anything. In fact, after the experiment has been over, I've dug up these seeds and they haven't even broken open. It's really noticeable if you use pinto beans. I don't have any, but lima beans, any of the beans that you can buy at the grocery store, because they're bigger, you can really see them break open and the sprout come out. I would encourage you to use something bigger like that. And then the children can really see the power of their words. And what I want you to take away from this experiment is that when you talk kindly to others, when you pour life into them and you speak nice words to them, it helps them grow, it helps them bloom, it helps them become the best version of themselves. When you tear others down and you say negative words and you bring a really negative energy to a conversation, they shut down, they don't grow, there's no life there. This experiment has been done several times with water crystals, and they'll see what happens to the water crystals when they freeze. You can Google it, it's a really cool experiment to see. But the plant version allows you to do something with your kids that teaches them about the power of their words. And then I want you to take it one step further. Think about the words you speak to yourself. Talk to your kids about the words they say to themselves. You also have the power to pour life into you. Do you find yourself saying, "You're dumb, you don't deserve that, you'll never amount to anything"? Or, oh my gosh, you look amazing today. Look at your gorgeous smile. I can't wait to see all that you amount to in this world. You're gonna rock that test today, or nail that Zoom call, or whatever it is that you're facing. You also have the power to speak life into yourself. So mind your words. If you need help doing that, I have a journal on Amazon. It's called the Love and Gratitude Journal, and it helps you really transition your inner dialogue and that self-talk, so that rather than being negative, you're speaking kindly to yourself and pouring life into yourself. You should check it out.